Hey guys, welcome to Layman's Terms, your source of ignorance and drunken banter. I am the layman, and this episode is just about Ozzy. Rest in peace, Ozzy. He passed away. Today is the August 2nd, and he passed away 2 weeks ago. It's crazy because July 5th, Ozzy, Black Sabbath, and then his band did a farewell tour in Birmingham and just completely rocked the place. Ozzy wasn't up to par. He was in a chair, and you can't write what he did. Like, he went out his own way. He refused to take his pain medication and was just coherent the entire time. Because pain medication fucks you up. He and just attempted fate and spat in the face of death and just fucking rocked out. And you can't write that shit. Yeah. So, and when he died, I'm in the Philadelphia area, and MMR broke the news, and it was just nothing but Ozzy, and everyone was just shocked. Everyone was just beside themselves. And they played nothing but Ozzy. DJs, there's a DJ called Jackie Bam Bam. Big shout out to Jackie, your godfather of go-go. He does the night show, and he did nothing but Ozzy, and it was just it was hard for him. And people would just call up and just share their Ozzy stories, because that's what you do. If you're not from the tri-state area, you don't know what I'm talking about, go on your iPhone or your Android device and type in the MMR app, and you will not be disappointed, because you get to listen what we listen to. So it's just a lot of great music. It's just everything, not just rock, but folk and bluegrass and metal, heavy metal. And there's a lot of DJs who actually know what the fuck they're talking about. This guy Pierre Robert, he broke the news. He's been working in Philly for the longest time, and he actually met the man. So Preston and Steve, they're the morning show, and they did a great show, and I still have to listen to that episode where they talked about nothing but Ozzy. Yeah. So that's what I love about this station and Philadelphia. It's a real big music town, and everyone just really came together for this one. This was a hard one. David Bowie was hard. Prince was hard. So, yeah, that. So, the Alamo in Texas held a vigil for Ozzy, and he pissed on the Alamo in '82. What no one really knows is he wore a woman's dress when he did it. There was a flood of bats that flew through the Alamo in Texas, and scientists think it's the change in temperature, or no, it was. I'm sure it's Ozzy, and I believe in shit like that. When I started playing Magic a long time ago, one of the first decks that I built was a mono black deck. Mono means straight black. It's Magic slang. and it was the Ozzy deck, and everyone knew that I was an Ozzy fan. I was like, Ozzy, and I played the deck. And you know, the past episode, I played. I showed you my deck. I'm sure I showed it in past episodes before, but and other bands did their tribute to Ozzy. Coldplay, which I busted her stones, but they really paid tribute to the man. They played Changes. Alice Cooper and Johnny Depp, they played Crazy Train, and Crazy Train's pretty easy to play the solo. If you just, it's kind of easy. I used to play it on bass. I mean, I'm not downgrading Randy Rhoads in any way. He was one of the greats. But yeah, Alice Cooper has a band called the Hollywood Vampires, and it's Alice Cooper, Johnny Depp, Mickey Dolenz, and I think Slash. I'm not sure, or Stevie Vai. I don't know. Anyway, I think Stevie Vai passed away. Anyway, yeah, yeah. This was a hard one. It was a big one. Like, I was in a funk for the last like 2 weeks. I'm like, ugh. Like, oh my God. He was like the crazy uncle. And he was nothing but a goddamn sweetheart. Nothing but a goddamn sweetheart. Matt Pinfield he had a stroke, and he had a lung infection, something like that, and he had 12% chance of living, and Ozzy gave him a cane, and it was gold plated, and it said Ozzy on the side, and he still has it, because he wasn't supposed to live, and he made it through, so yeah. Damn. I'm going to show you Magic cards too, because a lot of people who play Magic, they did their version of Ozzy cards. Because I know I did mine, but I did mine first. So I'm going to show you those cards now. Okay. The last time I pressed this, I pressed the stop button, and I was supposed to press the pause button. So I'm going to press the pause button. I'm going to show you the cards. So let me do that for you.